Good morning. It's a bright Friday morning. The air outside is fresh and clean, void of tear gas. I've been indoors for the last 3 days, and I must admit I have developed cabin fever. So today I want to set out and have my left rear camber, in fact both, adjusted. But before I go, I need to be certain that it's safe to drive outside there. So I'll wait for a bit until I can be sure that I can drive out safely. So while I'm seated here, I have just noted that I have done 555,000 kilometers. Rather, this car has done that. Personally, I've just done 40,000 kilometers since I acquired the car. And that brings us to the subject of the day. Is high mileage a bad thing? I think the answer is yes and no. But I'll focus on the no. I'd like to tell you why high mileage is not necessarily a bad thing. Firstly, high mileage points to a regularly driven car. And a regularly driven car is more reliable than a car that is stored away for long periods of time. Because when you store a car, it rots away. We have plastic parts that are brittle, that can become brittle. And then we have the fluids that the property will change when the car is lying idle. The second reason is mileage tampering, which is common in this part of the world because we don't, most of the vehicles on the road are used vehicles. Around 90% of the cars sold in Kenya are used vehicles from Japan, Singapore, Australia, UK, and other right-hand drive car markets. So the unscrupulous businessmen tend to wind down the odo reading so that they can fool the unsuspecting buyers that these cars have done less than mileage that they have actually done. So one reason is you can go for a high mileage car because the chances of mileage tampering are less, and you probably can get a better deal than a car that's low mileage. Case in point, my first car, I bought it at 50,000 kilometers. I thought I had a very good deal, but this car was very unreliable. I had so many issues. Engine issues. Eventually I had to give up the car at 8,000 kilometers. So I did around 38,000 kilometers. But in almost 5 years. Can you believe it? But I've done 40,000 kilometers in 6 months. So that's a reason, another reason why you can see why high mileage vehicle is not necessarily a bad thing. And then the third reason is designed obsolescence. So manufacturers typically give every part of the car a lifespan. The parts that should last the entire life of the car. And then there are parts that need to be changed regularly, and then there are parts that are changed periodically. So the parts that are changed periodically, say after 100,000 kilometers, like the timing. If you're going to get a car at 95,000 kilometers, it means in just 5,000 kilometers, you need to just do the normal service. Not only do the normal service, but also do major preventative maintenance, like changing the timing. But if someone bought the car at 150,000 kilometers, meaning he'll be doing that in 50,000 kilometers. So in essence, he'll have saved that money that would have otherwise gone into the preventative maintenance. So ladies and gentlemen, you can see why some of the reason why a high mileage vehicle is not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, history can attest to vehicles that are quite low mileage, but in very, very, very dire condition. And also history can attest to vehicles that are quite high mileage but in pristine conditions. So when it comes to the condition of the car, what matters more is the care and the attention the previous owner gave to the car rather than the mileage or the odometer reading. Cheers.